They say every wedding hides at least one secret that night. I became one. It started with a song, the kind that makes everyone nostalgic and a little too honest. I was standing by the edge of the dance floor, watching laughter blur into slow motion when she found me. Her name was Clara Wynne, 42, radiant, untouchable. My best friend's sister. The woman everyone admired but no one really knew. She moved through that room like she owned the light itself. But when she looked at me, I saw something behind the glow, a kind of loneliness that clung to her smile. Do you ever get tired of being fine? She asked. I didn't know what she meant until much later. My name's Eli Mercer, 26, software developer, perpetually the best man in other people's love stories. My best friend, Dylan, had just married the love of his life. I'd known his family for years, spent holidays with them, played cards with his parents, helped him move across states twice. And Clara, his older sister, was always the topic people tiptoed around. Too beautiful. Too independent. Too much for anyone to hold on to. Every boyfriend she had came and went like seasons at that night. The resort felt like a dream, warm wood, candlelight flickering off champagne glasses, the mountains outside whispering in the dark. It was Dylan's perfect day, but all I could think about was the way Clara kept standing near the windows, half hidden, pretending to be fine. When Dylan asked me to dance with her, she looks lonely, man. Do me a favor, I laughed it off. But when I finally asked her, something shifted. Her hand trembled just slightly when I took it. Her perfume smelled like rain hitting pavement after a long summer drought. You don't have to, she murmured. I want to, I said. We moved together, careful, quiet. Then she whispered, almost to herself, I'm so tired of belonging to no one. The room disappeared later. On the terrace, she told me about the questions people kept asking. When are you settling down? Why are you still single? She smiled through them all like it didn't sting, but out there, under the cold sky, she admitted it. I've spent my whole life chasing a feeling that never lasts. And now I'm scared it never will. I told her she wasn't broken. She laughed, a bitter, beautiful sound. That's easy to say when you're young enough to still believe love fixes people. We stood there in silence until she looked at me, her eyes soft but searching. You see me, don't you? I think I always did, I said. She told me her room number. She didn't ask me to come. She just said it, like a confession, then walked away. I stood there for 10 minutes, hating myself for thinking about it. She was Dylan's sister. 17 years older. This was wrong on every level. But I couldn't shake her voice, that crack when she said she was tired of being alone. When I finally knocked on her door, she opened it immediately. Hair down, barefoot, her dress slightly undone like she'd been pacing. You shouldn't be here, she said. I know. Then why are you? Because you looked like someone who didn't want to be invisible anymore. What happened after that wasn't just desire. It was two people trying to stop time, her needing to feel wanted, me needing to feel like I could save her. Afterward, she traced her fingers across my chest and whispered. For a moment, I almost believed I wasn't broken. You're not, I said. You just stopped believing someone could stay. In the morning, she was gone before I woke. At brunch, she smiled at everyone, perfect again, the secret sealed between us. Dylan laughed across the table, clueless. That was the hardest part, seeing him so happy, knowing what I'd done. Weeks passed. We didn't talk. Then one night, her name appeared on my phone. Can't sleep. Do you ever think about that night? From then on, it became something neither of us could walk away from. Phone calls, late-night coffees, hidden weekends. Every time we promised it would be the last. Every time we broke that promise. 3 months later, we told Dylan. It broke him. He didn't speak to either of us for weeks. I almost ended it, for his sake, for mine, but Clara stopped me. If we walk away now, what does that say about everything we felt? It took time, but Dylan came around. He saw her laugh again, really laugh, the kind of laugh he said he hadn't heard from her in years. He told me, I still think this is insane, but if you hurt her, Eli, I swear I won't, I said. And I meant it. Now, almost a year later, Clara and I are still together. It's not simple. She's cautious, afraid to need anyone. I'm learning patience I never knew I had. But when she looks at me, it feels like the world pauses. I used to think love was supposed to be easy, that it was about timing, or age, or logic. But now I know, it's about recognition. That moment when someone finally sees the version of you that no one else ever has. People say we started wrong. Maybe we did. But sometimes the wrong beginning leads you exactly where you're supposed to end up. If you've ever found something real in the most impossible place, you know what I mean. Some secrets aren't meant to stay hidden, some are meant to remind us we're still capable of feeling something that changes everything.